In this episode of Smart Humans, we talk with Blake Hughes, who's the managing director of InfraHub Compute. And we talk about the world of cloud compute and how you can invest by buying your own servers and getting to rent them out to end clients. So Blake Hughes, who's managing director of InfraHub Compute, welcome to Smart Humans. All right, well, not everybody knows what InfraHub Compute is exactly. Obviously, this is your company. So can you just give us the background on what exactly it does?
Stripping it right back, we enable customers to purchase hardware. It's typically unavailable to the outside world. We plug that hardware into a dedicated cloud network, and those servers then run AI workloads from end users anywhere in the world and generate a passive income. So if you think of Airbnb for the property world, then this would be like a buy-to-let for AI computes. That's the best way of sort of understanding it. Once the clients come in and buy hardware from us, the manufacturing process takes place with NVIDIA. We ship the equipment to one of our data centers. Installation takes place. There's obviously maintenance involved and operations, but it's all part of a service where they go on a long-term journey with us, maybe 5, 6, 7-year journey with us of passive income. Our clients receive money or earnings directly into their bank accounts on a monthly basis, which creates obviously that passive income model. One of the good thing, or I suppose interesting point for me, is that in the alternative space, you usually have a typical profile of client. We don't. So, we've got from the investment world, so to speak, sophisticated investors, high net worth individuals. We've got various age brackets and purchases made from multiple locations all over the world, including Monaco, Singapore, UK, Australia, obviously over the water in the States as well, and many, many more. But it's not just individuals, it's businesses, so family offices, venture capitalists, various other businesses all really want to take advantage. And the why is very, very simple, really. It's asset backed. It delivers great returns in a market where personally I think choice and excitement seems to be extremely limited at the moment.
Is this a European only opportunity? Is this the US? Is it global?
Our main focus is the European sort of location. So we've got data centers all across Europe, including Norway, Sweden, Belgium, and looking likely to be going into other locations like France and Germany. But Europe and US is where we sort of focus, where we actually offer the ability for businesses to use the computers. But in terms of purchasing, if people want to come in and actually just own the asset and take advantage of the opportunity, apart from the usual sort of red flag locations, I'd call them, we can service anybody in the world.
Awesome. So I'm coming from New York. Is there a minimum purchase price amount, or what's your minimum threshold?
Yeah, so there's various different price points depending on what size of computer you want to buy. Obviously, the bigger computer you buy, in theory, the more passive income you're going to earn on a monthly basis. But as it stands right now, the minimum entry sits at $66,000. So that gets you your high-powered computer and so much more, including the service, warranty, and people looking after you for what will be the long-term journey. But that ranges all the way up to clusters of $30 million. So wherever you sort of fit within that range or where you're interested to move forward with and your liquidity, we can sort of help you out.
So let's say I buy into 100K worth of computer. Is that an upfront purchase where I deploy the 100K immediately and then I have this cloud compute server capability?
And these machines, whilst they're sort of golden nuggets and gold dust, as I like to call them, they're not actually yet built. So it's not like something you pull off the shelf. So we have to, making the purchase yourself directly, for example, that enables us to then go to NVIDIA, pay them to start the manufacturing process. And then from then on, there's a whole journey of manufacturing, shipping, building, installation. You're obviously fully kept in the loop along that journey with nice little email updates and phone calls, etc. But in short, you're paying up front for the product. The product takes a short period of time to go through that process and be installed in the data center. And once you're connected, you have access to an online portal to measure your performance of your machine, see how much it's earning, etc. From anywhere in the world. You can literally be on your boat on the seas and you can see that your machine is earning you money. So we sort of aim for less than 15 weeks to get the whole process completed in terms of you up and running and earning.
To earn money, there needs to be an end client that's using my servers that I bought. So are you the one getting the end client and I don't have to do anything? Or
Next-gen cloud has the end client, so they have a dedicated platform called Hyperstack, which is like the software as a service layer. Attached to them is thousands of their own clients or end users, as you rightly said. But also we have 45 plus dedicated partners that have their audience. So it's sort of talking hundreds of thousands of end users in all shapes or forms wanting to get access to different pools of infrastructure to deliver workloads or AI job roles. And currently under management, we've got over $110 million worth of that kit, but we just need to keep supplying more power and more capacity because that's what the world needs.
so with my $100,000 of compute that I purchased after in month one, what is generically the average as to the revenue I should be making? Let's say it's that 66K machine. I bought two of them.
Yeah, so roughly $2,800 to $2,900 per month per machine on that model. The main thing is occupancy. So if your machine's renting around about 80% occupancy over the course of its lifetime, you're going to generate the numbers that we show. What we are actually seeing is these machines renting way and above that, potentially going out of the 5-year period. So even though we're showing you numbers, financial projections, everything else that's earned is sort of additional benefit, additional profit.
And of course, with your company, InfraHub Compute, we got to learn how you can buy a $66,000 computer and potentially more and start to get revenues off of that, where, over time you can really start to make quite the earnings, which is really fascinating. Most people don't even know that's possible. They know they could do that maybe with real estate and try to get rent and get somebody to get, rent yield that they're getting here from an asset back. But here it's actually a completely different type of home. It's really a computer home that somebody is then renting and using, which is really the age that we live in, which is fascinating. We compared and contrast a little bit to CoreWeave, especially with your sister company, Next Gen Cloud, and then obviously InfraHub Compute. So really fascinating product. I definitely will be checking it out myself. Blake, very much thank you.
Thank you.